All right, so here's what we're watching today. It is July 5th. There's a few things that have been on our radar for the past few weeks that I feel like it's kind of my duty to share with our current clients, with our prospective clients, and anyone else that might be seeing this. So this is just within the website design space, the website development industry as a whole. So there's a few things here I want to cover, so let's dive into it. First thing is malware attacks remain high. It feels like more and more frequently malware attacks are happening. We have quite a few client websites where ever since January, it's been a lot higher than what I've seen over the last 5-6 years. And the thing is, the thing with these malware attacks is it's every angle. It's not one particular angle that they're attacking. It is every angle that they can attack, they're gonna attack. So, if they get your passwords somehow, they're going to use those passwords. Some malware attacks are going to try to brute force it. Some are going to try to find a vulnerability and exploit that. It's not just one thing that these malware attacks are doing. They're using every possible angle that they can to get into these websites. A lot of it is SEO spam, spammy SEO links, hijacking of pages, hijacking of traffic, redirecting of traffic, really just annoying stuff. Some people have, seen it's redirects as simple as taking you to a gambling website, even to pornographic content. Obviously not good things for your brand. So really the big things here is make sure you update your passwords. I'd be updating your password every few months, every 3 months at the least. Make sure your WordPress plugins are up to date and make sure to update your themes. If you do this, you're gonna really be in a better spot than a lot of people. A lot of people neglect this altogether. And if you don't have time to do any of this, hit me up for our website management services and we'd be happy to help with that. Number 2 is content remains king with SEO. I was talking with a buddy of mine, Caden, the other day. We've been going back and forth on some SEO stuff, and he has seen some crazy results just from content, very high keyword dense, very long form content for his clients and for blog posts. And that's something that we're seeing inside of our own company with some of our clients and even our own blog in general. Content just vastly remains king. It's not that you can't do technical optimizations. Technical optimizations are still a great choice, but personally I'd go with content. And the reason for that is because content, you get the chance to rank for keywords that you never even thought of, especially if you're doing really long form content. So I would highly recommend looking into content as an SEO strategy. And the best part is with content, you don't even necessarily need the technical optimizations, but I would recommend that you do the technical optimizations regardless, just to try to come up higher. And here's the thing, with SEO, historically, you've been able to do just the technical optimizations and rank on the first page of Google. And that's still an option. But with content, you're going to rank for more than what you would with just the technical optimizations, just the on-page optimization. So the other thing that I am watching is website hosting prices are starting to rise. I'm noticing a trend that a few companies have raised their hosting prices. If you look at some of the big players as well, DigitalOcean, they've raised some of their packages, some of their pricing. And then in addition, HostGator, they've raised their prices. GoDaddy, they have kind of like a variable pricing going on, but all around still pretty expensive. And I think this is a trend that during the pandemic, a lot of the companies remained at the same price, even as inflation soared. And now that we've kind of been in inflation for a while, companies are starting to take advantage of that and they are raising their prices. Prices still aren't, they're not horrible, but they're definitely not what they were a year ago. We're seeing cases where it's about double what it was a year ago. But needless to say, still fairly affordable. The other thing that we're seeing is that maybe the company isn't raising the prices, but they're lowering the amount of bandwidth, the amount of storage, and really the amount of services that you get with the hosting packages. So, the pricing stays the same, but you only get a few gigabytes of space rather than 100 gigabytes or something like that. So, website hosting prices, they're on the rise, which sucks, but, it's a necessity that everyone needs. So, other than that, that's what we're watching this week on July 5th. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you're watching on YouTube. Follow me on LinkedIn, follow me on Twitter. And yeah, other than that, my name's Cameron. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week.